Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome back. Thanks for kicking it back with me. Thanks for watching. Um, and so today, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was personal finance, um, men's fashion, um, and self improvement. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it, guys, um, it's because you know, just like many of y'all may potentially be looking up to, I look up to a lot of influencers, people like Alpha M, people like Alpha M, people like Alex Costa, people like Jose Zuniga, right? Like those folks, I look up to them a lot, greatly. And am I trying to be like them? To be frank with you, yeah, I am. Um, but I know that there's something that I have to offer to you, each and one of you guys, something to offer to y'all that they may not. And for example, this video may be one of them. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and bear with me, y'all. I just woke up, and man, now that I really think about it, these videos really are more like vlog videos as opposed to like, you know, again, like videos that maybe Alex or Alpha M, Aaron Marino, basically, I know their style of videos are the way they are, but I'm starting out, and this is the way I'm gonna roll for a little while until I can get better equipment, and that sort of thing. Um, but these videos aren't about the equipment or the quality of it. It is about the quality, but my good quality can hopefully come from the heart and what I'm trying to tell you. Um, but yeah, bear with me, guys. I am tired. It's Wednesday, and it's been a it was a long year, and I work a lot. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a good kickstart to the fresh new year, 2024. But yeah, back again to the video. So here's the thing. I really look up to them, and what I really love about their videos, and I hope y'all can see me well. But yeah, um, sorry about that, guys. As I was saying, I really look up to these people, and they've helped me a lot. They've helped me a lot through high school. They continue to help me. I continue to watch their videos. Um, but I can't help but feel something like, I feel feel some type of way. Um, and that's something that I time and time again I realize, y'all, is that you can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you can go to TikTok, you can even ask your friends and family. You can read all the self-help books that you want to read, that you may find are able to read. But one thing is for damn sure that I can tell you, and I'm not sure if y'all can relate to me, but there's not a life like there's not a there's no magic scroll or book that you could just roll out and be your guide for life. There's no magic pill. There's no golden ticket. There's no one powerful source of help and answers or guidance for your life. As much as you seek your mentors, as much as you can seek all this other external help, you are ultimately a unique life experience, and there's no guide for it. Your guide is really going to be when you take the time to just sit with yourself, and whether that be at a mountain or at a lake or in your own room or wherever you are, in your car or wherever that is. There's no guide for life. Absolute guide for life. There hasn't been that. I haven't found that. As much as I always trying to improve myself on a daily basis, that's something that I have found with conviction, that there is no guide for life. And you know there is the Bible, and God is really your absolute guide for life and your golden ticket. But I want to talk about the human experience in the material world that we live in, right? Like, in the fleshly world that we live in, right? That's what I want to talk about. That's what I'm trying to get to. And again, going back to these influencers, right? Like, I watch their content. I've really received and dive deep and let that seek, let their words seek deep in. But I still haven't found that, they're not giving me all the answers, and they're not going to, right? I gotta be the one to really learn from other people's mistakes, um, and based off the feedback that I've received, the bad and the good, and I have to be the one who ultimately makes that decision and choice and create that frame of mind and train of thought on how I'm going to attack this life, um, with this future ahead of us, of mine, that no one can see the future or tell me what is going to happen in the future, right? Like, not even predict the future, to be frank with you, right? As much as you may argue about that, right? Like, sure, you're talking about something else. I'm talking about like your individual journey and road and experience of life, right? Like your individual highway of life is very unpredictable, and it's up to you to make it something. It's up to you, and I say that from the bottom of my heart. It really sucks. I remember like being in middle school, 13, like going through all the middle school drama. Like, who's gonna help me, man? Like, I'm serious, and I had my fair share of mentors, but I just found that no one could, no one could predict my future. No one could predict that. No one could tell me what I probably should do. No one. You are the master of your own body, and you are the master of your own life, and no one knows you better than you. If we're talking like earthly experience, no one knows you better than you, and so it's up to you to really make something out of yourself in this life. And I feel like the best thing that you can do, with that being said, is just work based off on what people have told you. Not that it's absolute, but they've had experiences that you haven't, and you can build on that. It's just not the all in all, right? There's no all in all here. The all in all, it really is going to be you and your decisions and your choices that you make, and it's really up to you. And I'll stop there. And another point that I wanted to talk about, like, again, all these influencers, like, they're great, they're amazing, they're wonderful, they're a gift from God, absolutely, yes, hell yeah. But the thing is, something that I've tried to remind myself, they're also trying to help themselves with their business, and their products, or their partnerships. They're trying to help pitch them and promote that. And so that's something that I've tried to remember. Not that that's bad. It's not bad at all. But that's something that I try to remember. I feel like sometimes they don't, sometimes they can forget, that some of us don't have that easy access to the things that they are recommending us to. Do we need them? Absolutely, yes. Hell yeah. But a lot of us can be young. A lot of us can still be in high school. A lot of us can be in college or fresh out of college, and a lot of us just don't have a lot to work with. Or maybe you have a unique, specific circumstance, which, low key, that's who I'm trying to talk to right now. Like, you may not have those easy opportunities, right? And maybe you can make the effort to obtain those things, but at the expense of what? At the expense of your budget, at the expense of your personal finance, right? And it's a difficult place to be. You really are backed up into a corner, but it's not impossible by all means. And that's what I'm, I guess that's why I'm old school. Stick to the old school ways. Like, do the basics, right? Like, get those fundamental aspects of life. Just knock that out of the park. Like, brush your teeth in the morning, at night. Go to the gym, right? Exercise for more than 30 minutes. I'm sorry, but it has to be more than 30 minutes, right? I feel like sometimes don't do the bare minimum. Like, really be proactive and engage in your life, right? But yeah, again, like, that's something that I feel that sometimes people like Alpha M or Jose Zuniga or Alex Costa forget, is that some of us don't have a lot to work with, or even if we do have a lot of funds in our banks, right? Like, we'll go broke just trying to obtain these things that may help improve us, but at the expense of our budget. But some of us, we're at a stage of life where we need to build our wealth. We need to really pay attention closely to our habits, to our habits that may impact us on our finances, right? And it can be difficult because you want to look good, you want to improve in your fashion, you want to improve in your personal finance, and you want to improve in your self-help personal journey, right? um, but unfortunately, I mean, we live in a world where everything costs something, and we don't have that. So how can we still achieve what Alex Costa has achieved when it comes to his looks and stuff like that, without at the expense of, you know, whatever purpose God has set in front of you, right? That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And you know, just don't pressure yourself. You know, like go to Target, go to Walmart. You know, go to those places, get a few things from Amazon here and then. Like that's fine. You know, but above all else, you know, really pay attention closely to your personal finance. You know, invest in your IRA. You know, that's like personal finance 101. You know, that's the truth, right? But start there. You know, like invest your IRA. Get on that 401k. You know, set, you know, some money aside, whatever that may look like for you. You know, as long as it works, just get something going. Like maybe you know, each payday, like set aside 50, 100, 30, you know, dollars, like something, you know, and really start looking after yourself financially and your habits. um, and you know, just baby steps and little by little, like yes, you know, I want to get certain things that are going to help me look a certain way, but what is an alternative, affordable alternative that I can obtain in the meantime? And then maybe later on, when I'm in a better place financially, maybe I can do that. And that's something that I feel that, you know, people like Alex Costa don't talk enough about, or people, you know, those influencers don't talk enough about. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, yes, like maybe I could use that product that you're talking about, but I just don't have that. I don't have that, you know, easily accessible opportunity to get that, you know. And if I do, then I'm gonna go broke, and I'm gonna get caught up in all of those things. But you know, you really should place close attention to where you are in your life and your priorities, and really knock it out of the park, you know. And just, you know, there's more to life, right? Like it's good to be larger than life. I feel like it's really good to be larger than life. And just remember that there is nothing more important than being yourself. um, and I guess I'll stop there. I'm really exhausted, and talking in front of the camera is not as easy as it looks, guys. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. But I'll probably make another video about this, get it down right. But I really wanted to just get that out there, you know, because I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to what I'm saying. You know, a lot of us don't have a lot to work with. Not only that, but you know, there's no all in all, right? Like be yourself, be authentic to yourself. Yes, you want to improve. Yes, you want to impress others. Yes, you want to present yourself really well, but not at the expense of being who you are, or your personal finance. Above all else, your individual quality of life. You authentically, genuinely want to have a good quality of life. And I just feel like that's something that, you know, people like, you know, those influencers that we look up to, a lot of us do. Um, Sometimes they don't really mention that, they don't offer that as much, but that's something that I do want to offer to you, you know, each and one of you guys. Like look at me, guys. Like, you know, I live in this, you know, studio duplex house apartment on my own. I'm 20, and I got my own vehicle, right, that I hustled myself to get. Um, and that's my life, right? Like, I'm an ordinary guy who's making a video, who's recording right now, and hoping that you know, someone out there is watching, right? Like, you know, that's something that I want to offer to you guys about. You know, just, you know, help me, you know, scratch that. I'm just, you know, you're so special. Your life is so special, and I just want to be a big brother to you. I just want to be someone who can be transparent and relatable to you. That's my goal with these videos, you know. Um, and yes, I want to level up and improve, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's for damn sure. But I have a heart, and I'm really trying to open that up to y'all, and just be transparent, relatable, and sharing these videos and sharing what I've been learning. and really just providing some form of comfort and company to each and one of you, mentorship to each and one of you. That's kind of my goal with these videos, and that's what I wanted to end this video with. So thank you for watching. Bear with me. I know that the video may not be the best quality this time around. I'm exhausted, but I wanted to share that with y'all. Really be on top of your personal finance. Be yourself no matter what, as much as you want to improve and will improve. Be yourself, and because there's nothing more special than that. But that's all I have for y'all today. God bless. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a happy Wednesday. Until next time. Bye-bye.